which became the most watched of all time, drawing, you're ready for this, one.
That's at 7:30 on Ktla 5, LA's very own.
Experience stories from people cultivating change, honoring Black history, LA's very own visionaries. Tonight at 7:30 on KTLA.
So many phone cases, but which ones to choose? From slim and stylish to rugged and drop tested. All of your best options for any need.
Wednesday at 5 a.m.
There's nothing like a good halftime show at the Super Bowl to sell albums. And that is what happened with LA's very own Kendrick Lamar, already riding high after his big Super Bowl halftime show, which became the most watched of all time, drawing, you're ready for this, 133 million viewers. That is
amazing.
A lot.
Yeah, incredible.
Wow. Of course, that is transferring to success on the charts.
Squabble up, squabble up, squabble up, squabble up. Sit down. Don't kill my vibe. Don't kill my vibe. Don't kill my vibe. Don't kill my vibe.
Billboard says 3 of Lamar's albums, G&X, Damn, and Good Kid, Mad City, will land in the top 10 of the Billboard 200 chart later this week. This is the first time a rapper has achieved that feat in the chart's history, nearly 69 years long. So, the ratings are in. 14.8 million viewers tuned into NBC and Peacock Sunday for SNL's 50th anniversary special. The 3.5-hour telecast, yep, that was a long one, featured current and classic cast members, characters, and musical guests, ending with my man Paul McCartney. It was NBC's most watched primetime entertainment telecast in 5 years, but it was less than the 23 million viewers who watched the 40th anniversary special in 2015. By the way, this was SNL 50, okay? So it was the first appearance on the show, I couldn't believe it, for this actress.
And then, as for underwear-wise, this still wears nada.
Streep's real performance was really after the SNL party. By the way, she is a legend. She is an Oscar winner.
Absolutely.
First appearance.
Yes.
So Jason Momoa posted about his experience at the live show.
Nice.
So check this out. He and Meryl Streep cut up a rug at the after party. Imagine dancing with Oscar-winning Hollywood legend Meryl Streep. How fun is that?
I was thinking about those SNL after parties, which are normally great and legendary.
Yeah.
I can only imagine how this weekend the parties were.
Oh, after that 50th anniversary special,
Yeah.
which already was
Good
3.5 hours long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'd be fixated on, oh my God, that's Paul McCartney.
Right? Exactly.
Back to you guys.
Thank you, Scott.
I still has more protests over toxic fire debris.
Residents near a local landfill say they'll keep blocking trash trucks. We're live with the latest.
And no, it wasn't a special Valentine's Day delivery. The costume character used to catch a suspect.
And host of Deal or No Deal Island, actor Joe Manganiello, joins us live in studio.
Traffic is brought to you by Spectrum.
Ever since Kimora was a little girl, she had her sights set on the sky, and Spectrum Internet brought the sky to her fingertips. As Kimora grew, her dreams grew with her, evolving and elevating with unlimited connectivity made possible by Spectrum Internet. Switch to Spectrum Internet Advantage for just $20 per month with a 3-year price guarantee. Call 1-833-839-0138. The sky was never the limit for Kimora. Let your dreams take flight and live life unlimited.
Your SoCal Honda dealers are always ready to lend a helpful hand. Helpful hands in the community and at the dealerships. To save thousands with 0% for 72 months. Search your local Honda dealer today.
Right now at Mathis Home, buy one Lazy Boy recliner, get the second one free. That's right, buy one recliner, get the matching recliner absolutely free. Recliner pairs start at just $7.99. It's your chance to save on the handcrafted quality and comfort that Lazy Boy is famous for. And get 2 great chairs for one low price. They're all in stock now with easy financing and fast free delivery. Buy one, get one free on Lazy Boy recliners, only at Mathis Home.
Heavenly beauty unfolds on stage. A lost civilization revived. Experience China's 5,000 years of wonder before communism. Breathtaking, inspiring. See it at least once in your lifetime. Coming to Greater Los Angeles, March 22nd to May 4th. Tickets at shenyun.com.
Planet Oats so creamy and not watery like.
Exactly, and unsweetened, has 0 grams of sugar. And don't forget, it's an excellent source of calcium.
Wow, Planet Oat really has it all. You guys are so right.
No, you are.
No, you are.
No, you are.
Yeah, you are.
Were you a victim of excessive force at the hands of law enforcement? Douglas Hicks Law represents clients that have been injured or had their civil rights violated. Let us help rebuild your life physically, emotionally, and financially. Call Douglas Hicks Law today.
Your helpful Honda dealers are here for our community, in support when we need it the most. Get $1,000 down payment assistance towards a new Honda for all first responders and impacted LA County residents. Search your local Honda dealer today.
Good morning, I'm Kirk Hawkins, filling in for Mark Kriske. Happy Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. So let's talk about your forecast. Yes, the one and only time, I promise. That's it, I swear. Low clouds and fog, as you can see in this live picture from Mount Wilson. They'll gradually clear off, and we'll see them burn away and give us, or at least pave the way for partly cloudy, mostly sunny skies. Look for high today along the coast of 61, 66 in downtown LA, 75 in the San Fernando Valley, 68 in Orange County, 71 in the Inland Empire, and 66 in the High Desert. We have some gusty winds to talk about, especially in some of those inland areas. More on that in a moment, but now let's talk about traffic. To Carson we go, the 91 East at Avalon Boulevard. All lanes are temporarily stopped as CHP tries to clear a crash out of the roadway there. It's a really slow going on the 91, as you can see, even some spectators slowing on the other side of the freeway. Now to Hollywood, not far from our studios here, the 101 North at Melrose. There's a 2-car crash blocking the middle lanes, and it really is a crawl all the way from the 4 level through portions of Hollywood, where things ultimately clear up once you get into the Cahuenga Pass. Well, that's the latest on your morning commute from the traffic center. Frank and Jessica, back to you.
Kurt, thank you. Another protest is planned at a Calabasas landfill this morning where toxic debris from the wildfires is being dumped.
Residents are concerned about the potential health hazards to their neighborhoods. KTLA's Annie Rose Ramos live from Agoura Hills with the details. Annie Rose, good morning.
Frank, Jess, good morning to you both. We're on Lost Hills Road here at the entrance of the landfill. You can see this group gathering here. They say they will not stop until the waste from the wildfires stops coming here. Actually, they have someone who's been standing over here in the one part of the road that is open, coming up to the trucks filled with debris and asking whether or not those trucks are filled with the wildfire debris, and if they are, they're attempting to stop them. We know yesterday they were here as well. That was the first day when some of that debris started getting delivered to this landfill, and that is when those protests began. Now I want to talk to some of the protesters here. I know you're chanting here, but I wanted to just ask a little bit more about what you all are doing here, because I know you say you will not stop until some of that debris stops coming here.
Yeah, we will be here every single day until the debris is stopped. We don't know where Lindsay Horvath is or what's going on, but there was supposed to be a board of supervisors meeting this today, and they canceled it last night with over 600 comments saying no to this. But they're just ignoring our voices. We don't want this. None of the seven cities that this is happening in wants this. They're taking their toxic debris and poisoning our families, and it's wrong. They don't need to take one tragedy and turn it into two. Los Angeles has suffered enough.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Now I'm going to sort of walk around here because you just mentioned that individual talking about how they were going to go to the county supervisors meeting in order to voice some of their concerns, and you were saying, as she was, that they canceled your sort of concerns and the fact that you were going to address them today.
Until late last night, we were on the agenda. The city of Calabasas was going to bust down there and have our voices be heard. Over 600 public comments were made in opposition to this, and we have not been allowed to be heard. That is the big problem. All of this is happening without notification of our city, without notification of our people, and our health is at stake.
Now, I do know that your council member who represents this area, she did sort of push forward and announce that a temporary restraining order was going to come through, and that was going to happen in the next couple of days. Do you feel like that's a step in the right direction?
Yes, I do feel like once the Calabasas board was notified, that they jumped in. They've really been aware of this fight. They've been standing by us every day, and we're working in the right direction to stop this.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That temporary restraining order, that's going to be filed, we understand, tomorrow. It's a lawsuit that will hopefully, according to them, keep them from allowing some of that waste to come through, according to these residents right here. But we also heard from the Army Corps of Engineers, who spoke and addressed this community last week at a community meeting. Take a listen what they had to say about some of this waste.
Can you be 100% certain that no waste that is hazardous will end up in the landfill?
Ma'am, I don't think I taught probability statistics at West Point, so I'm going to be hard pressed to be 100% certain in anything. So I'm not trying to equivocate. No, I will not offer you 100%. All this ash and debris, and much of it is hazardous in there right now, is in an uncontrolled environment. As it rains right now, it's in debris flows that are absolutely heading into your watershed and going to the ocean. I'm not a scientist, but I mean, I think that's a point without contention. And so what we are trying to do is to get all that material in a controlled status and a controlled disposal as quickly as possible. And so that's the dynamic, and I think the trade-off of the rush is to try to get it out of an uncontrolled environment into a controlled environment.
Back here live, you see one of those trucks coming up to this entranceway, trying to figure out what to do. As over here where the protest is, they're going to ask them whether or not exactly what kind of debris they have in the back of their truck, and we'll see what happens, whether or not they're going to try and let them through or not. Reporting live, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Annie Rose, we'll be watching. Thank you. A startling discovery during a traffic stop in Hermosa Beach.
Looks like there's cocaine in the same bag that the firearm was in.
This happened last month. Police say a driver was pulled over because he had felony warrants. His passenger, a woman, is now facing child endangerment charges. Officers found a loaded gun and cocaine in a diaper bag near her 2-month-old child. The woman denied that the drugs belonged to her. The driver and the woman were taken into custody. The baby is now in the care of Child Protective Services.
Some cosplay helped police in Peru capture a suspected drug dealer. An officer in a capybara costume. That's an animal that I wasn't clear about until I Googled it, capybara. In this costume here, to bring a Valentine's Day gift to the home of that suspect. So when the man opened it, the officers then moved in, tackled him, and arrested him. Some 1,700 packages of cocaine and marijuana were said to be found in the home. Police say they've carried out arrests in this manner before. Last year, an officer wore a teddy bear costume to lure a suspected drug dealer out of the home.
Poor guy when he's in prison. Hey, what are you in here for? I was arrested by capybara.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did you Googling?
They say a rodent-like animal. Yeah.
Oh, no, very much so.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you're right. The capybara kind of got me.